Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man Winchester, and welcome to my Halloween special for 2021. But just quickly, I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween if you are celebrating it today or tomorrow. It really does depend on where you do live. But without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the sort of first things I built and actually came up with was like this design for a street because I really wanted to have a mock with some sort of Halloween decorations on it with like different sort of houses or lawns in a way with like the row where people would walk up and down, and then also like dividing houses with like a footpath as well, or some sort of footpath. And then I wanted to add the minifigs in their Halloween costumes, and then also just the different Halloween decorations. With each sort of lawn or house, I wanted to add some sort of Halloween decoration just to make it look a little more interesting, and also some sort of plant life. That way it will look a little more realistic, apart from the house here, because there's really no place to actually put any plants. So firstly, we'll start with the house up here. On the front part of the lawn, I've just added 3 separate plants here, and then also this skeleton horse from Monster Fighters. I definitely think it looks really awesome. And then on the bottom house or lawn here, I've added a sort of mummy head in a chest, or like a sort of chest, like sort of popping out. I definitely think it looks really awesome, and it definitely does work pretty nicely as well, because it does sort of look like he is popping out. And then I've just added one house of like candy on the front, because usually with Halloween there's always that sort of one neighborhood or like that one house that has candy out the front. And then on the other side, just like a bush here with another small plant, and then a goblin head in a jar, and that is actually the goblin head from one of the CMFs. I'm not too sure which one it actually is. And then a scarecrow here with like one of those sort of giant weapons. I'm really not too sure of like the name of it, but I definitely think it looks quite intimidating with such a weapon like that, and it definitely does look really cool. And then just a small plant here, and then these sort of costumes are a dragon, a girl in a sort of like a flower pot and like a flower, and then one of the minifigs are in a sort of firecracker in a way, or like a rocket, and they are actually all from series 19. And then of course we have Ron, Hermione, and Harry, but there's only one problem with their costumes. Ron had the idea to actually use Polyjuice Potion, however it didn't go as planned, and just like in the Chamber of Secrets, they all turned into, I think it's like Crab, and then the cat, and then Goyle. And that is why the 3 minifigs in like their costumes are quite freaked out, because there's actually a cat wandering the street. And I definitely think the story is very simple. It just looks really awesome. I really love like the reactions of the minifigs, like sort of stepping back, or like sort of being quite shocked to actually see such a realistic costume. However, Ron really doesn't care, because he's more interested in the candy over there. I was thinking to add maybe possibly even more minifigs, like maybe one over here or like one at the front, but I definitely think then it would look way overcrowded. And I really wanted to make it quite simple with just a few minifigs, just to get that sort of shock expression, because I think with too many it would just look overcrowded, as I did say, and it would just be like too much for the mock. Because I definitely think the shaping and the overall design for it is very simple, but it is really awesome and quite effective, because one of the main things I wanted to test out was making some sort of simple sort of street layout. So hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I would definitely love to hear your thoughts on this mock. And as I did say, have a happy Halloween wherever you are, if you're watching this today or tomorrow. And as always guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see so goodbye.